Hey everyone, Narlash here, and welcome back to some more Sid Meier's Civilization 7. We're playing as Hatshepsut in the Egyptian Empire on Deity difficulty, and we're not going to be playing as Egypt for long, so we are pretty much at the end of the Antiquity Age. We've been really micromanaging things at the up through the end here, just making sure that we retain most, if not all, of our military when the age changes over. We've got a cultural golden age, an economic golden age. We were able to secure two legacy nodes in the science legacy path and the first in the military. We wanted fealty, but we just couldn't push Calakmul and take it from Simon Bolivar. It was a struggle. I mean, juggling everything else and with the crisis and everything, it wasn't a thing. But it does look like we are ending the age on a good or great note, because we were actually ahead in overall legacy points. So that's actually really good for us. But yeah, let's dive back into it. If you find yourself enjoying this one, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And I think this is going to end the Antiquity Age, but let's see if we get one more turn out of it. Okay, so we do get this last turn. This is the last turn. Yeah, I'm just worried about things burning. That's gonna so like it says we have these points. However, if you go back to like now that our library burned again because of the crisis, it reduces this, which is very annoying because I don't know if that lets us keep it or not. So we're continuously having to repair our library and put our codexes back in, which I mean we probably should be doing anyway for the science, but it's just very annoying. So there's nothing we can really build in one turn. We can just start repairing this. That's fine. You can take a step forward and just scout up here. What else needs to be repaired? So the bath needs to be repaired. We're gonna buy that because we don't want our lighthouse to get damaged at the end of the turn. If that makes us lose our economic golden age for some reason, it's worth it just to spend the 104 gold, I think, just to keep that from happening, if that's a thing, because I'm not sure if it will do that. And of course we have our fishing boats burning down here in Zhao, which is, it's fine. That's only 20 gold. And our gold income is pretty decent right now, so not too worried about it. Although these Jaguar Slayers and stuff are kind of, I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't matter because this should end the age here. And we should be good. Let's just double check. Make sure that all looks good, which it does. And that should be it, I think. Okay. Awesome. So this ends up being pretty good for us.
The Egyptians made their temples to last. Worshippers commingled with wealth, the lifeblood of their civilization.
Very cool. Very cool. I love the pyramids in the background here. Okay, so now we will have to decide which civilization we want to move forward with into the exploration age. And I think we want to continue to lean into culture. Okay. Golden Age amphitheaters. But we don't have any amphitheaters though. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, well, we will figure all this out. Okay, we got some experience. We didn't unlock anything, it doesn't look like. Oh, I stand corrected. So now we've unlocked 50% production towards constructing buildings and wonders with great work slots. I don't know if this is just antiquity. It might just be overall, which is kind of nice. So let's transition to the next stage. And I do want to look at Bulgaria. This is the new one. Oh, it is expansionist militaristic. I don't know if we want to go expansionist militaristic. I mean, it could work out for us. Unfortunately, we didn't unlock too much, despite having the golden age. So we can choose from. I'm gonna probably say this incorrectly. Abbasid, Bulgaria, Ming, and Songhai. So immediately I'm leaning toward Abbasid for the cultural scientific aspect of it. Ming could be good because it's economic, but we did put a lot of emphasis on our culture thus far. So they have a unique cavalry unit. They get a great person as well. So this is just like the Alim is just like the Egyptian great person unit, where as you train them, they become more expensive. This is a unique quarter. So 1 science to all specialists in this city. That's pretty strong, actually. The madrasa is 5 science, and then 1 science adjacency for quarters, science buildings, and wonders. That's not bad. The mosque is 4 happiness with 1 culture adjacency for happiness and happiness buildings and wonders. Plus 1 happiness for, I know I already read that. Unlocks the ability to found a religion by building the mosque. And then we have Bulgaria, which Bulgaria only doesn't have a unique quarter, but does have hidden fortress, which is for production. Placed on rough terrain, not adjacent to another hidden fortress. Units on this tile gain stealth. That's pretty interesting. So that's what stealth is. We had read this in one of our last episodes with Ada Lovelace. I wasn't sure what stealth meant, but it looks like stealth is just something that can be like a buff to a unit where they're stealthed in the location. Okay, so that's combat strength. They have a unique commander. Units in its command radius can pillage for no. That's pretty insane, actually. Boyar is their unique cavalry unit. Ignores rough terrain. Interesting. 3 combat strength when fighting on rough terrain and ignores zone of control. So Bulgaria receives food in all towns when pillaging improvements. Wow. That's pretty insane. All combat units receive negative 3 combat strength against districts with medieval walls. Is that negative 3 combat strength for the attacker? Like if they're sieging us, or if we're attacking them? I'm not sure. 30% production towards constructing that wonder. Okay, let's actually, did we read this? We did not. So their special attribute is receive 30 gold for each rural population of the city when you create a specialist. Scale making speed, 30% production towards constructing House of Wisdom. I can kind of see why they're cultural, potentially, because of the mosque. But I'm unsure if you can get this faster than temple. That's the only thing. Okay, Ming. 50% science in the capital, minus 50%, minus 15 science per turn for each social policy, but not tradition slotted. Interesting. And then production toward a wonder. They have the unique infantry unit, which has a ranged attack. They have a unique merchant, and then they have the Ming Great Wall. So this is 5 culture plus 1 gold adjacency for fortification, buildings, and improvements. So that is kind of interesting. The minus 15 science per turn per social policy is kind of, I don't know about that. But the Ming Great Wall and its culture looks kind of interesting. And then Songhai. 2 resource capacity in cities on navigable rivers, which is, I think, half of our cities. And trade ships cannot be plundered on navigable rivers. That's kind of not very impactful. 30% production toward that wonder there. The tomb of Askia? Probably Askia. Gold bangles infantry. 5 combat strength on resource tiles. And 100% gold from pillaging trade routes. Kind of niche. Then they have a unique merchant as well. And they can build the caravanserai, which is 5 gold and then 1 gold adjacency for navigable rivers. So I'm thinking that we go either Abbasid or Ming. Yeah, I'm thinking Abbasid or Ming. I'm leaning toward Abbasid. I think we're going to try this out. Because they do potentially... Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of like the temple, so maybe it doesn't lean more heavily toward religion. Yeah. This is interesting. Receive 1 combat strength for every urban population in that settlement. Oh, wind stationed. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah, let's give this one a shot and see how we do. Okay. Yeah, I think that one...
Bahamut rumbles and sways the jacinth slab of Kuyutha. The Abbasid's weight will realign the balance of the world.
That's cool. Yeah, I think this one most aligns with our playstyle thus far. I would like it to lean more economic. However, culture is our priority right now. So it could be okay. Okay. So we're looking not amazing, but let's go through and choose our legacies and stuff like that. And then we can determine whether or not we look really good or not. We are definitely a little behind in science and culture, that is for sure. So let's actually take a quick look at expansionist attributes. So it's production toward training settlers, or we gave him 1 war support. I guess we could get one of these too, but we'd probably get this one. So I think we're going to go expansionist because we're going to want to get some distant land settlements rolling for this age, so we can get our religion and stuff like that going. So let's go for expansionist. And then Wonders of the Ancient World Golden Age, amphitheaters. So amphitheaters, I believe, are something that can get produced in antiquity, right? Let me actually, it's probably faster by looking here. So amphitheater is a... Does it tell us? Antiquity culture building, yeah. So we actually didn't even have the science to unlock it, which is pretty crazy. So we don't need to have the golden age amphitheaters. So we can do wonders you control give you 1 culture and 1 happiness. That means we would get 7 culture and 7 happiness. Alternatively, we can get diplomatic or cultural attribute points. So I think we can do wonders, heritage, and a cultural attribute point. And then here we can keep all of our cities that we had, and we can get an economic attribute point. And then for our science, we'll absolutely take the +1 science for every codex that we had in antiquity. And then let's see. So are both of these Akhetaten and Janet? I think Janet was a city and Akhetaten was a city as well. So we can convert either one of them to our new capital. We don't need to because we're able to keep our what's it called? We're able to keep our cities, right? So we could take 15 gold per turn, or we can keep, so it depends, right? Because like how much gold would it take to upgrade one of these to a city? Only 200. And 15 gold over the course of, you know, what, 120 turns. That would technically be more valuable long term. So perhaps that's what we do. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's actually get rid of Silk Road's Golden Age there. Let's grab the 5 gold per trade route. Let's switch our capital to probably Jeanette, because that is a stronger city, and that'll give us Wasset is our city, and Jeanette will be a city. The others are pretty cheap to upgrade to a city if we want to. And then what kind of other attribute point do we want? So cultural would get us, let's see, 1 culture per age from Great Works on display. Could be good because we're going to lean hard into religion. 1 culture per age in distant in towns, or just +2 in distant lands. Alternatively, we can get another economic point, which in this case it would be gold toward every 10% gold for every alliance, or +1 gold on resources in towns or in distant lands. I don't think we'll go military. That could also be good. We kind of want to lean 10% culture in cities with at least 1 wonder is kind of, I'm not sure. Let's see. Is this worth it? 7 culture and 1 happiness. So what is the alternative here? We get 2 more cultural attribute points, which I think actually might be better. So culture from Great Works. Culture per age in towns. Culture from specialists could be good. And then repeatable culture. Yeah, it's a tough call, because we could end up having a ton of Great Works, but we don't really have the amphitheaters and stuff to slot them. Although I think we could put them in the temples or mosques in this case. So well, let's actually grab these first then. So we want that. And then for economic, we want gold towards purchasing. So then we can grab this one next, potentially that one. So let's head back to our stuff here. I think it makes sense to keep this, the 15 gold per turn. And then this, wonders you control get 1 culture and 1 happiness. I don't know how valuable that is. I think the attribute points are more worth it. Yeah, and this would actually be really good too. But we don't have the amphitheaters. And out of curiosity, is there anything good in oops, didn't mean to click that. Is there anything good in the diplomatic tree that we might want? That could be decent, but I don't think we want to lean too much into this. So I think we're just going to ignore that for now, because we don't want to spread ourselves too thin. We want to keep our focus a little bit more narrow, I think. So if we just do culture, well, it won't let us do another one. Okay. So we could do that. So 1 expansionist, 2 cultural, 1 economic. We get the gold, we get the science for every codex, we get wondrous heritage, and we change our capital. I think that's good. I think that looks very good. So let's confirm that. Perfect. Okay, so Baghdad is our new capital. Our science and culture has gone up a little bit. We're going to take that, but first I want to select our science, our technologies, and our civics. So we definitely want shipbuilding. We want to go cartography first. We do want to get to shipbuilding probably pretty quickly. So cartography first so we can start settling distant lands. And then in our civics, piety unlocks the temple. Which one? The temple, I think, allows you to get a religion, right? Is that correct? Or am I misremembering? I may be misremembering. So let's go for, yeah, because they're very close. Let's see. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Let's get Round City. +15 science and cities with at least 30 urban population as well. Huh. Yeah, these are actually really good. House of Wisdom. Gain 3 relics. That's their, oh, yeah, that would be really good to get. So yeah, we might just focus on these first. And then we will go ahead and grab this culture. Perfect. Production in this city. I think it has to be the stonecutter. So we'll go ahead and build this. We can build it. We can just build it here. So I'm wondering, does the library keep its? Okay, they don't. We don't keep the codexes. Okay, just wanted to make sure before I started building like a stonecutter over here to complete the quarter. So let's put the stonecutter here. In terms of resources, 15% gold. This we can upgrade to a city immediately. We can, let's see. That's pretty valuable there. We kind of want to get the production into cities. That is the thing. So our capital should get the production if possible. Let's pull you out. Let's put you in. Now let's give you production. Okay, and this is food and happiness, which can get put here, unless somewhere else is hurting for happiness, which it doesn't look like it is. And then this jade we want to go into a city, which I think we're going to upgrade this back to a city. And then that way we can put the jade into... Oh yeah, I forgot that it gives that production toward gold, so it's a little misleading. That is okay. So we can throw that in there. And then this we can just put in the capital for now. That way we're utilizing all of our resources. Okay. So that is that. And then we want... We're not really in a position to build any wonders just yet, so we're going to go ahead and grab food and culture on navigable rivers. We have to spend our attribute points, of course. So how do we want to do this? Production toward constructing buildings and wonders with great work slots. This could be really good. I'm tempted to grab this in this. Yeah, oh, we can't grab this yet, even though we unlocked it. We just, I guess, because we're still in the same game. That's unfortunate. Okay, so in that case, one culture on specialists, one culture on great works. We're probably gonna have a lot of great works. So let's go for that. And then one culture per age on towns or +2 in distant lands. This could be good. I don't know how many specialists we're going to have that quickly. 10% culture on cities with wonders is not a ton. Probably going to have more of this. So let's go for this for now. I think that's fine. Economic, we want gold on resources in towns, I think. 10% gold for every alliance. How close are we to having an alliance with this guy? So let's start our cultural exchange and open markets with him. And that's going to give us 12 12 relationship each. So we could technically get that then. 10% gold for every alliance, because that's going to give us 10 gold, which is not a ton. 1 gold in resources in towns, +2 in towns in distant lands. This one could be better for now. And then if we can confirm an alliance, potentially we get one of these later. So let's grab that for now. Expansionist is settlers. Okay, and that is that. Perfect. We do have some nice adjacency here. How long on cartography? 19 turns. That is pretty crazy. So let's build our stonecutter here. We can build it over the market. I think that makes sense. So let's go ahead and build that there. And then our production in Akhenaten should be the stonecutter as well. I can put it right here with the brickyard. Okay, and then in terms of movement and units, swordsman. Looks like we kept all of our units, which is really nice. This archer probably doesn't need to be over here, so we're gonna move him out. Our boat, I want to get out and exploring. And then our commander, I mean, I don't know if we want to start attacking and trying to capture Colic Mule at this stage, because it's not going to give us anything toward our military stuff. We could put a dent in his science and culture though, and he has this wonder here, this natural wonder. It would be good to just start claiming some more land. So let's do that, I think. Let's pop you in here. Yeah, like how much does it, we probably can't see right now, but like how long does it take to produce an archer? 4 turns? Yeah, let's move these guys out. How many archers do we have here? 2. Let's move you up as well. And we'll just start like moving our units up here, because this is going to be the best shot we have, as much equal playing field as we have for taking Calakmul from Simon Bolivar. We also ultimately we want to get out here and settle distant land stuff. But we want to just be very mindful that it's going to take us 19 turns to get cartography to be able to get our settlers out there. So that is the thing, right? Do you have movement still? Did I not move you? Oh, you're separate. Okay. Yeah, we should be okay. What is your relationship with everybody? Neutral and hostile. Perfect. Okay. First turn is done. He does have a lot of stuff here. So we're gonna take theocracy for the culture and the production toward essentially settlers. So Simon Bolivar, shared government. Interesting. That means we have to denounce him now, technically. What does this do? Okay, that's the cheap way to do it. I don't know if it's going to give us the same sort of effect. Okay. That's probably not what we wanted to do, unfortunately. So let's move this swordsman up. Yeah, I think we should probably be fine. Move that commander there. Unfortunately, I don't think that's what we wanted to do. I think we wanted to denounce. But, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I think that it wasn't a very intuitive tooltip. I will say that much. Let's try to cross here. Okay. Yeah, so does that... It's not decreasing our relationship, unfortunately. It's like if I move here, the war support kind of sucks and they get influence as well. Yeah, that is a little annoying, I will say. Let's deploy a swordsman here. Let's deploy an archer here. Let's move over. You can fortify. You move up. Let's move all these units over. Who else? Archer can fortify. That's fine. Swordsman can fortify as well. I don't know if this archer is going to get here in time, but he can at least get to that city. Boat can come over here and start exploring this area. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that would impact the relationship. Doesn't look like it, though. Because we don't want him to have the war support. That is the main thing. Okay, so we have some growth in Zhao. We will grab this fishing tile. Interestingly, there is this independent state down here, which we could choose to grab, or we can choose to get rid of. Not entirely sure what we want to do with that. If we wanted to attack with the swordsman, we still incur the same negative war support, unfortunately. So let's move you up. We can deploy this archer here. Have you fortify. We can have the commander fortify. Oh, this tiles are actually already fortified. You can move up. Who's left? The commander. We'll skip your turn for now. I'd like you to pick up this swordsman and move up. You can keep moving up. Let's keep exploring this area here. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's, what can we build? Anything amazing? Probably not yet, right? I don't think we want to build any of that stuff. We probably want to hold on to our money for now so we can purchase units if we need to. Yeah, I think that is the play. Okay, fortifications complete. Okay, so let's have you hop in here for now. Let's have you move over because that's where I want you to be. Archer can deploy here for now and fortify. And then I kind of want the archers to be up. So let's do that. Let's actually put the swordsman inside the commander. You move up. There's another guy down here. Move up. And you can hang out. We can denounce, which is what we wanted to do to begin with. Okay. You keep on exploring. Okay. We want this. We want that for our treasure fleets. It'd be nice to get some more science. So it'd be nice if he would be our friend. Yeah, perhaps we should have started a cultural exchange with him to try to get our relationship up. And that way he would start doing science endeavors with us. But maybe he will soon. Okay, so some production in Wasset. I think we're going to build the bazaar. There's an 8 gold bazaar somewhere here. So we can technically build over the market. Do we want to do that? Market currently gives us 2 gold. So this is a 6 gold bazaar. We can build it here, but it's more beneficial for us to actually just build a rural tile there. We can build it here. I think we just overbuild the market. Okay. Cannot declare the war just yet. Next turn we can. So let's get our stuff ready. Let's pop you in here. Let's get you moved over here. I think that's all good. Commander can wait. Archer can wait. This commander I want to move up. And then where are you? Where's this archer? Move up here. Perfect. Boat. Keep on exploring. Okay, we actually want that too. Didn't we miss something down here? We did. We didn't grab this. We should have. Unfortunate. Okay. I'm wondering how strong these units are. Let's move you here. Let's grow Neken. And let's grab the dyes. Let's build a bazaar in Baghdad. That's perfect. We have dyes we can put somewhere. 5 happiness. We do want celebration, so we will put that in there. We will not specialize currently. I am just holding on to gold for now. I'm going to wait till next turn to declare war because I want to make sure that this commander is capable of doing something. All these archers will wait. This archer will move up. Boat will continue to explore for us. Perfect. Okay, and he's actually moved. Except he does have the cavalry in his
not a stucco or mortar.
in his city now. So he built the mosque, which we definitely want to build. And we get 50% production towards 50% production towards constructing buildings in cities with at least 8 urban population, which is really cool. We don't need that right now. We do have a narrative choice. We are 100% going to take science. That almost completes cartography for us, which is amazing. And then we want to get this mosque built. So where is the best place to build this mosque? Honestly, it's probably right here. Could also build it right here. But I think the highest value tile... This is a 3 culture tile though. And that's where the bazaar is being built. So I don't really want to build it there. I think here is fine. We don't really need the extra happiness. So let's build that there. Let's prioritize that to get our religion. Growth in Zhao. We are going to take this last river tile. Our next civic is going to be our mastery. I think we grab this so we can complete the quarter. Yeah, I think that was really good. Because then we can really work on our science game too, because that's where we were behind in before. Actually, what does the master say again? Plus 4 food on science buildings, which we don't have a lot of. All buildings receive a +1 science adjacency with the city hall and palace. Okay, that's potentially good, but we don't have enough policy slots for that. Yeah, so let's get Mala for now. And let's declare war here. Okay. So how much damage do we do? We do a decent amount of damage. How much siege damage do we do? Some. Let's move you up. This archer needs to be moved up as well. So let's deploy you here so you can fire on the city. You can move up and deploy a swordsman here. I want you to deploy a swordsman here. So I don't know if... I wish it would tell you... Yeah, because I can't... That takes 2 turns, so that's fine. So we do know how much movement we have. You can go here and then move up. And this archer can shoot this unit. I prefer to shoot the city. But if we can start wasting his units, that'd probably be better. And this commander can move up. And what do we have in here? Swordsman. We can have this commander deploy a swordsman here. And then this commander can move up here. And then this commander stays put. You can move up. And then boat moves over. Okay. All right, so we have started our exploration age. It's looking pretty good. Nothing really has happened just yet, but we're fixing to focus on our religion game and get started with some distant lands stuff. So we may, depending on how well this war goes, we may just stay at war with Simon Bolivar because, like, so the thing is, our science is very poor. Our science game is very poor, and that's going to hinder us a little bit in terms of getting technologies out. So we want to sort of take advantage of the fact that he's at the same military tier as us, and I think that's what we're gonna push for now. But we are gonna end this episode here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.